Once Barack Obama said, "I have always believed that hope is that stubborn thing inside of us that insists that in despite of all the evidence to the contrary, something better awaits us." A very warm and pleasant evening to everyone present here. I welcome you to third Teachers Conclave organized by Vishisht School of Management. Before we formally start our program, may I request you all to please kindly stand up for National Anthem. Kindly be seated. A beautiful smile is the best universal welcome. It can make the day a good day easy. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Yashri Dubey Acharya, on behalf of Vishist School of Management, welcome one and all present here. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all the respected dignitaries, respected delegates, all the invited guests, and all the learned audience to our third Teachers Conclave on the theme New Education Policy 2020 Innovate India. There is a critical role of teachers in ensuring the success of NEP 2020. They say that teacher has a profound impact upon students. NEP envisages to create a systemic shift in philosophy, pedagogy, and attitude of our education system, which will not be possible without the active involvement and appropriate attitudinal changes of teachers. We have successfully hosted this wonderful event of 2 editions, and now this is our third Teachers Conclave on the topic New Education Policy 2020 Innovate India. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here today with us. We are honored and obliged to have with us renowned and well-esteemed guests. We are truly delighted to have with us Dr. Jayantilal Bhandari as our chief guest, a renowned career counselor, eminent educationist, and economist. We are truly honored to welcome our next guest of honor, Dr. Archana Sharma, Director and Principal, Sanmati School, Indore. We are also delighted to have with us Dr. Abha Sharma, Principal, State Council of Education Research Training, New Delhi, India. She is connected with us through online platform. We also have with us Dr. Naveen Yograj, Managing Director, Vishisht School of Management. Today, we also have with us Dr. S.M. Sikpal, Director, Vishisht School of Management. I heartily welcome you all. Your presence means a lot to us. Vishisht School of Management, due to its innovation, dynamism and persistence for seeking and adopting innovative methods to improve the quality of higher education, has now established itself as one of the leading management colleges. The journey of Vishisht School of Management started on 8 August 2011. Since then, we have reached many milestones and many more to come on its way. Now, we would like to present before you a video tour of our college to make you more familiar with the journey of Vishisht School of Management. So, can we have the video, please?
Life blossoms. Where could that be? A place which provides experience, excellent facility, and opportunities for exponential learning. Welcome to Vishisht School of Management, a college which provides a forum for the development, interchange, dissemination of innovation, and good practices on lifelong learning to our students. We believe in developing individuals with skill and knowledge to face the competition in current global business world. We create individuals deeply entrenched and firmly rooted to fit in socio-economic culture. VSOM is widely known for its academic rigor and faculty-student interaction. We proudly earned the ISO 9001-2008 from NEC for our quality management systems. We believe in academic perfection that amounts to good quality of life. Our college has a unique opportunity of being ranked high amongst of premier institutes of Central India. The journey of Vishisht started on 8 August 2011 with 4 undergraduate courses and 160 students. And today, our college offers 8 undergraduate and 2 postgraduate courses under 4 departments. Department of Commerce offers BCom Honors, BCom Plain, BCom Taxation, BCom Computer Application, BCom Sales and Advertisement, and MCom. Department of Management offers BBA and BBA Foreign Trade. Department of Computer Science offers BCA. Department of Social Work offers MSW with more than 1,000 students. This journey has given us various milestones and many more to come on its way. Vishisht is recognized from the Department of Higher Education, Government of Madhya Pradesh, and Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. Vishisht has been always open to innovation and positive change. We offer a variety of courses of study, accelerating experiences, exposure to multiple culture, and world-class infrastructure that together promises self-actualization. Teaching is an art of assisting discovery. Our faculty members are armed with experience, excellence, and advanced degree in their individual disciplines. Faculties at Vishisht strongly believes in planting education in students' mind and not just simply pouring it. Our faculty team is profound towards research and publication work. Our young, enthusiastic faculty team always tries to bridge the gap of knowledge and its practical implication. Faculties at Vishisht on a continuous basis get involved in publication of monographs, national and international research books. An organization owes its success to good infrastructure, and therefore our college specially focuses on area of library. Our library is equipped with 9,768 books, subscription to 15 international and 10 national journals. We also have a digital library for overall development of students. For enhancing the technical proficiency of students, our computer lab is equipped with more than sufficient computers that are competent enough to meet modern day student information technology requirement. Our campus is fully Wi-Fi to provide students all-round internet access for the development and upgradation of their knowledge. Cultural Fest is life of every institute. At Vishisht, we focus on cultural events to bring joy in life of students. Vishisht has to its credit successful inter-college youth fest and symbol. The event is diligently organized. There is a soul to it, a soul that is vibrant, contagious and exuberant. It has established itself as a legacy where everyone looks forward to coming together, be it competing or enjoying, offering a rich blend of music, art, dance and sports event. And symbol process to be an exuberant garland of cultural diversity, learning and never-ending entertainment. Vishisht has been organizing international conference since last 6 years. It creates a forum where best minds from India and across the world can exchange and share their experiences and knowledge on various cross-functional areas of management, commerce, economics, social science and education. Over the past few years, our international conference has emerged as a well-recognized and an eagerly anticipated event of Central India. The conference provides a leading forum for sharing the original research contribution and practical development experiences among researchers. Every year, more than 300 delegates and educationists come and participate in the conference to share their research work. At Vishisht, we believe in tradition of Atithi Devo Bhava, and we recognize the work, knowledge and the efforts of various educationists who have given their heart and soul for the development and upliftment of society. At Vishisht, we honor them with Vishisht Shiksha Samman for outstanding contribution in the field of education and Vishisht Seva Samman for the prominent contribution in the development of society. Sports do not build character, they reveal it. Sports help in building the value of leadership and team spirit among students. At Vishisht, sports activities are given utmost importance, and our aim is to develop in the students a sporting spirit, a venue to display their physical power and gain hands-on experience of organizing a sports event. To nurture growing talents in sports, we have a conducive environment for students to explore and improvise on what activities they are good at. Our students regularly participate in all sports competition and bring laurel to the institution and themselves. The college has an impressive record of performance in national and state level sports competition. And we are also successfully hosting inter-college cricket tournament, Vishisht Cricket League, to inculcate the habit of winning in students, which is very important in today's competitive world. VSOM has been declared as Education Excellence Award for the Best Research-Oriented College by Bansal News Channel. VSOM has been conferred for Most Promising UG College of the Year 2016 in Madhya Pradesh Entrepreneurs and Excellence Award by My FM Radio. VSOM has been conferred with Education Excellence Award 2016. At Vishisht, you can nurture your dream and see it germinate each day. Conceive an idea, obsess over its many facets, explore its forms, written, calculated or metaphysical. Find your own true potential by making the most of the resources. Step up to see your ideas. learn, unlearn, and relearn. Define yourself. Vishisht School of Management is one of the destinations for success.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Moving further, prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God. Ma Saraswati, the goddess of art and knowledge, represents the free flow of wisdom and consciousness. She has four hands representing four aspects of human personality in learning mind, intellect, alertness, and ego. Let's embark a ray of knowledge by offering our praise to Ma Saraswati. And for the same, may I request our honorable dignitaries to please come forward and begin the pious function. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, I would like to call all our honorable guests to please come up on the stage and have their seats. Can we please have a huge round of applause for our honorable guests? Thank you so much, sir, ma'am, for gracing us with your presence. Thank you. Moving further, plants are bounty of nature, which shows tenderness of human emotions. They reflect both warmth and welcome. We pray to the Almighty as this sapling grows into tree, signifying fresh energy and new life forces. The same energy reverberates in your life, both personal and professional. With this thought, we are now request Mrs. Rati Barot to please come and welcome our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari with sapling. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to request Mr. Asif Chipa to come forward and present sapling to Dr. Archana Sharma. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to call Mr. Sandeep Solanki to please come forward and present sapling to Dr. Naveen Yograj. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Assistant Professor Harshad Veere to please come and present sapling to Dr. S.M. Anas Iqbal. Thank you, sir. We would also like to welcome Mrs. Vedangi Narayan, and for this, I would like to call Mr. Utsav Singh to come forward and welcome Mrs. Vedangi Narayan. We would also, thank you, sir. We would also like to welcome our very special guest of honor, Dr. Abha Sharma, virtually with bunch of flowers. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. Moving further with our program, to give a nice auspicious start to our program, I would like to request our guiding force, Dr. S.M. Anas Iqbal, Director, Vishisht School of Management, to please come and present the welcome address. So please.
A very good evening, everyone. सबसे पहले हम आपसे बड़ा तहे दिल से क्षमा याचना चाहता हूँ कि प्रोग्राम काफ़ी डिले हो गया है. But thanks to everyone who joined us for this third Vishisht Teacher Conclave program. I, on behalf of entire Vishisht family, welcome you all at this conclave. Firstly, I welcome a renowned career counselor, educationist, economist, and multi-worthy person, Dr. Rajendra sir, to grace this occasion. Dr. Archana Sharma, the Director of Sambandhi Higher Secondary School. Dr. Abha Sharma, she is the Principal at the State Council of Education, Research and Training, New Delhi. She is connected through online portal. Our own Managing Director, Dr. Naveen Yograj, my sister and trustee of this college, Mrs. Vedangi Narayan, all invited guests, the principal and director of various schools and colleges, my respected teacher of various schools and colleges who are here to attend this teacher conclave organized by our Vishisht School of Management. So thanks for joining us for this program. Even today, just because of this Pravasi Bharati Divas, the traffic routed is some disturbance in the city, and even some cold waves is going on in the city. But you people have given your consent to grace this occasion. So thanks to everyone. I warmly welcome you all at this occasion. As per concern to the topic or the theme of this conclave, that is New Education Policy 2020. That is very relevant policy because in college, in higher education, it was implemented since last year, and in school education is a very infant stage where this new education policy is going to be implemented. As we are the pioneer just because of we come under the higher education and we are taking the benefit of this new education policy, and this is the second year of this policy. So now it is time to discuss on this very relevant topic because there's a huge changes in the whole education system, and new education policy we got after the gap of 34 years. The policy where we were getting the knowledge or we are disseminating the knowledge or we are disseminating the teaching pedagogies, that was the policy of 1986, and that was some minor revision has took place in 1992 and again in the year of 2002. But as the goal set in the Sustainable Development Goal of United Nations, there is a goal number 4 that is related to the quality education, and our NAP is designed completely on the target and the complete guidelines of that United Nations of quality education. As this topic is very vast and to be discussed, that need a lot of time, and we have very good, very renowned speaker on this topic, so we all are eagerly waiting to listen them. So I will not take much more time. Once again, I on the behalf of entire Vishisht family welcome you all at this Vishisht Teacher Conclave. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Naveen Yograj, Managing Director of Vishisht School of Management, to please come and present the inaugural address. So please.
Thank you so much, Yashri. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming from all the corners of Indore. आज traffic थोड़ा सा पेन था, but फिर भी आप लोग आए. You have created warmth in this cold winter. So thank you so much. बस थोड़ा सा विशिष्ट की थीम के बारे में बात करूँगा इस टीचर्स कॉन्क्लेव की. We've always believed that we should talk on something meaningful, something that is instrumental to you also, because this is not just a talk show. हम चाहते हैं कि आप लोग भी यहाँ से कुछ अच्छी memories, कुछ अच्छा knowledge लेके जाए. So this year, since new education policy, national education policy, आप जो भी बोले उसको, हमको लगता है कि सबसे ज़्यादा उसको implement करने का जिम्मा हम सबका है, आप सबका है. People who are sitting here, people on the dais, people off the dais. So आप लोग direct touch points हैं, और मुझे लगता है कि आप ही लोग हैं जो आगे इस पॉलिसी को उसके गोल्स तक लेके जाएंगे. जब इकबाल भाई अभी बात कर रहे थे कि 34 years ago there was this policy और वो अब तक चली आ रही है, तो लॉ में हम पढ़ते हैं कि law changes with the society, so that means we have changed as a society, so that means our education system needs to change. आएगा, धीरे धीरे आएगा, and हम सबको उसके लिए हेल्प करना पड़ेगा. So I hope whatever discussion जो होता है यहाँ पे आप सबके लिए भी एक knowledge sharing experience हो. I am very thankful to Abha ma'am, who's consented to join us virtually. Bhandari sir, I always wanted to have him in the campus. अब बोलते हैं कि जब तारे सितारे मिलते हैं तब अच्छी अच्छी बातें होती हैं. And another very dignified guest that we have is Abha ma'am and Sharma ma'am, because I was talking at length to her. हम लोग काफी देर बातें करी. So you get to know people, you get to know how or what depth in their personality they have. I'm looking forward to more of such conversations with you. So I hope this is a good and learning experience. Thank you all so much for coming, and यहाँ से अच्छी यादें लेके जाए. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. We welcome this new year 2023 with new hopes, dreams and vision. Now it's time to release calendar for the year 2023. And for this, I request all our dignitaries to please release the New Year's calendar 2023. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, moving further with our program, it's time to get deep insights on today's theme, that is NEP 2020 Innovate India. And for this, we have renowned and esteemed guests among us. We are truly honored to have with us Dr. Abha Sharma, Professor. She's a professor and principal at State Council, the Education Research and Training, New Delhi, India. Prior to this, she was professor and assistant dean at School of Education and head planning and monitoring at J.D. Goenka University, Gurgaon, India. Professor Abha Sharma is an expert in the area of teacher education, stress management, test and measurement, education, technology, and science education. She is gold medalist in both B.Ed and M.Ed and has recipient of National Awards Scholarship for doing M.Ed. She has more than 22 years of experience in academic and academic leadership roles in various universities and institutes in India. Dr. Abha holds a PhD in education, M.Ed, MSc in organic chemistry and MBA in HR. She was awarded Junior Research Fellowship from UGC India. She has more than 50 research papers, articles, books published in national and international journals of repute. She is a district nodal officer for Vidyanjali, a school volunteer program of MOE Government of India. She is nodal academic authority at district level Southeast for School Transformation and Enrichment Program of SCRT. She received the Best National Award in International Conference in 2017 and 18 and was awarded Goodwill Ambassador for IHRO, New Delhi, India. Dr. Abha received an Inspirational Leadership Award for the Global Top Education Foundation in 2021. She has also won the Award of Excellence in Social Service in the state of Haryana by Navjyoti India Foundation in 2001. We are truly honored to have you with us, ma'am. Now, may I please request ma'am to share her words with us.
Thank you so much, Conclave. Thank you so much, Vishist School of Management. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Namaste and welcome everyone present here. I appreciate this great opportunity to share the platform with the directors, principals, honorable teachers, and the eminent educationists. Today, through this screen, I will be deliberating on implementation of NEP 2020 in schools. So we all know that National Education Policy 2020, which comes after the gap of around 34 years after NEP 1986. Undoubtedly, a lot has been changed in these 34 years. And there is a paradigm shift in every sector globally, largely taken over by the massive developments in the technology. So we cannot deny the fact that most of the education given in schools and colleges and skills acquired worldwide today will not be useful in the next 30 odd years. And that is the scale, the speed of evolution we are going through. Hence, change is inevitable. And the successive reports of annual status of education reports, that is ASER, pictures a sorry state of affair in the education system. The global education development agenda also reflected in the goal 4, that is SDG 4 of the 2030 agenda for the sustainable development seeks to ensure the inclusive and equitable quality education and promote the lifelong learning opportunities for all by 2030. On the backdrop of such issues comes in the new education policy 2020 as a ray of light in NEP 2020 and visions an education system rooted in Indian ethos that contributes directly to transforming India, that is Bharat, sustainably into an equitable and vibrant knowledge society by providing the high quality education to all and thereby making India a global knowledge superpower, making Bharat a global guru. Unfortunately, the vision of the policy is to instill among the learners a deep-rooted pride in Indian, in being a Bharatiya, not only in thought but also in skills, intellect and peace, as well as to develop the knowledge, skills, values and dispositions that support the responsible commitment to the human rights, sustainable development and living and global well-being, thereby reflecting a truly global citizen. Moreover, the Hindi campus seen as a continuing of the ideas and principles listed out in the Constitution, as the NEP itself claims to build an equitable, inclusive, and caring society as envisaged in the Constitution. And lofty goals, however, the changes listed in the NEP, if implemented correctly, have the potential to bring the Indian education to global levels and completely reform the society. So to transform this vision into the reality, we need commitment and dedication from all the stakeholders, that is teachers, administrators, government, parents, and definitely the students. A flexible, multifaceted, multi-level, play-based, activity-based, and inquiry-based learning comprising of alphabets, languages, numbers, continuing colors, shapes, indoor and outdoor play, puzzles, and logical thinking, along with the problem solving, drawing, painting, and other visual arts, craft, drama, and puppetry, music, and movement will be provided to all learners between the age group of 3 to 6 years in these Anganwadis and ashram shalas, definitely maybe in the tribal areas as well. And in NEP 2020, there is a paradigm shift in the nature of curriculum and pedagogy in schools. And according to NEP 2020, the learning should be holistic, integrated, enjoyable, and engaging. Additionally, the curricular and the pedagogical structure and the curricular framework for the school education will therefore be guided by, as we all know, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 design and the foundational years for the age group of 3 to 8 years that will focus on the early childhood care and education. The preparatory stage for age group of 8 to 11 years, that stage under the National Education Policy will cover the school education from class 3rd to 5th, and that will focus on the experimental learning. This will cover the age group of 8 to 11 years, and the focus will shift to play, discovery, and activity-based and interaction in the classroom learning. See, the focus till this stage will remain on the development of the language and numeracy skills. Moreover, SCRT and the schools are working on FLN, that is Foundation Literacy and Numeracy, very smoothly and with a lot of vigor and josh, I must say. So, moving ahead to the middle stage for the age group of 11 to 14 years. So, this stage will cover the school education from class 6 to 8 and will be for the age group of 11 to 14 years as stated. The structure aims to transform the pedagogy from the existing system to a more experiential learning in the science, mathematics, arts, social sciences, and humanities. The focus would be on critical learning objectives and not on learning by rote in addition to this. the secondary stage for the 4 years will cover the education from classes 9 to 12, and these will include a multidisciplinary studies where students would be able to pick and choose any set of subjects from the available structure. Holistic development or holistic education can be realized only when we drift away from the compartmentalization and appreciate that now it has become possible also in India for a physicist by education or a botanist by a profession to win a Nobel Prize for his contributions in chemistry. No input-based regulations, but the outcome-based regulations are implemented, and hence holism is reflected in the very idea of academic regulations. Also, the new reforms in the policy also stated the introduction of e-courses in 8 major regional languages instead of limiting the e-content to Hindi and English. For some programs, e-courses are developed in different languages, and as per NEP, the institutes will be established which will make extensive use of technology to aid in its translation and interpretation of the efforts. See, the most decision of NEP 2020 is to reduce the content load, giving scope to autonomy, to schools to innovate and pave the way for developing the critical thinking and inquiry skills of students, and it will align the Indian education system more with internationally accepted education norms. Along with this, NEP advocates synergy of curriculum, that is, the learning trajectories have to be flexible and the unity and integrity of all science and arts are to be adopted. The multidisciplinary approach has to be employed in ensuring this synergy. Thus, mathematics and computational thinking will be given increased emphasis through the school years, starting with the foundational stage through a variety of innovative methods, including the regular use of, you may say, puzzles and games that makes mathematical thinking more enjoyable and engaging, and activities involving coding will be introduced in the middle stage. Moving ahead to assessments, so this is an important part. Formative assessment that reviews the achievement of students individually. So the process of assessment itself should be the learning process, and the examination system that promotes the coaching culture is discouraged. Examination boards are not removed, but modes of examinations are to be reformed towards easiness. And other than the paper pencil test, the teachers may assess the students with oral discussions. KWLH chart, that is what we know, what we want to know, what we have learned, and how we know it. Along with this, hands-on activities can be assessed. One board update of MOE speaks about SQAA. This is introduced for setting standards for excellence in school education through SQAA, that is School Quality Assessment and Assurance. And along with these, it also points about orientation program for schools to sensitize them on the school quality assessment standards, identifying the school principals and the senior teachers to be trained as mentors for supporting schools in carrying out the self-assessment process, developing an online platform for the schools to upload the reports of self-assessment and providing them with the support material. Coupled with this, if we talk about higher education, UGC released guidelines for the research internships, and it was posted in Education Times on May 12, 2022, that the new guidelines from University Grant Commission state that all the undergraduate students in recognized Indian universities will have to compulsorily do a research internship for 8 to 10 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, the decision was taken after it was announced under NEP 2020 that internship will now be promoted and made compulsory. In this context, the guidelines read, the integration of research, innovation, and technology development is the foundation of Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is self-reliant India. And institutionalization of research internship at undergraduate level is definitely expected to play a pivotal role in catalyzing interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary, and translational research culture embedded in NEP 2020. Undoubtedly, these internship programs aim primarily at the employability of students and to help develop the research capabilities in students. For this, the students will be attached to a research supervisor, preferably from other higher education institutions, for a specified duration to conduct a time-bound internship projects. Students will be given the hands-on training in the research tools, techniques, methodologies, equipment, and learn other aspects of pursuing the quality research. I hope this will be the start of new Bharat, Bharat known for its knowledge economy, Bharat where innovation flows everywhere, where education is available to all, where students, researchers are assessed on their abilities to think, discover, not judged by the method of one size fits all, where we learn thinking outside the box and where knowledge, wisdom, passion, and integrity becomes the only factor to succeed. Looking forward to New Bharat, which will again be called as Sonegi Chidiya. Thank you all so very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for putting things into perspective for us. You very rightly said, for the success of NEP, we actually need to work together, all the stakeholders, whether teachers or the administrators or the government. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, we are happy to share that Vishisht School of Management and New Zera Tech Labs Limited are going to sign Memorandum of Undertaking. Through this MOU, we intend to work in the domain of student development, placements, and internship. This opens up a new chapter in the collaboration with New Zera Labs Limited. We are determined and hopeful that this association will prove to be remarkable success. Now, may I request Director and Chairperson, New Zera Labs Limited, Mr. Ram Milan Sharma, to please come forward for this MOU. Thank you so much, sir. It is a matter of great pride for us to be associated with New Zera Tech Labs Limited. Looking forward for collaborative benefits. Thank you so much. Now moving further, we are honored and obliged to have with us Dr. Archana Sharma as our guest of honor. Now let me take this opportunity to introduce ma'am. Dr. Archana Sharma is MSc, B.Ed and MBA. She attained her PhD in management. She is mission-oriented, focused and an eminent educator With a vast and extensive experience of 19 years as principal in various army schools and other CBSE schools in Mumbai and Indore. Presently, she is working as director principal at Sanmati School, Indore. Prior to this, she was working with Orchid, the International School, Mumbai since 2018. She has been conducting training workshops for teachers and students on various issues relating to NEP, effective teaching and learning strategies, soft skills development, and student empowerment learning strategies as master trainer. She has also worked with Indus World School, Indore as principal of one campus and head of 2 senior campuses and 1 junior campus. Results of her school have been excellent in scholastic and post-scholastic activities. The achievements are tremendous. There is no gainsaying that her staff has been contributing its mites towards bringing development towards their sense of duty. However, her contribution to the administration of these affairs need no recommendations. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here with us. Now, may I please request you to come forward and share your words with us.
Good evening, everyone. At the outset, let me first thank Dr. Naveen Yogaraj, Dr. Iqbal, for inviting me to speak about such a relevant issue of today's times. I also pay my regards to Dr. Bandari. And thanks to all of you for being here. That shows that as educationists, you're keen to do your best towards the well-being of the students of this nation. I would talk about the technical aspect of NEP has been talked about for last 2 years, because in July 2020 we established NEP. So far we've been talking about the structural and the pedagogical changes in the education policies which we had initially. So now to understand it better, and that's what I have noticed every time I try and deliberate and discuss about NEP, the new interpretation of the same policies emerges. I don't know whether all of you have noticed. So for me, it is nothing less than Gita, Quran or Bible. जब हम वो documents को देखते हैं तो वो हर era में relevant रहते हैं. Do you all agree with me? It's only up to us how we grab or understand the things which are relevant to new age or the times which we are existing. So that's how any educational document also has to be looked at. The only way is it's just a guideline. It's not a prescription. It's an orientation of mind, orientation of attitudes as a teacher. Now, for all of us, it's not something which has been imposed on us. NEP is something which all of us have created. All of you must recall that this document was drafted with suggestions and inputs from all the stakeholders, not only teachers, parents, teachers. From 2014 they had started taking suggestions, and first draft was put up to us, again suggestions were. So finally when the final draft came, we are the owners of it. So when we have, in your classrooms also, when you ask children to set certain rules, when they become the owners of anything, definitely we have to transact and make sure that it is successful. That's the reason we feel teachers are the best ambassadors of NEP to be established at grassroots level. Do you agree with me or not on this? Another reason for all of us to feel that in today's time, when the world, not just now, Dr. Abha also mentioned that India will be again super power as an educational hub. The world has already agreed to the fact that India is going to be the superpower in terms of education. It's only that we are taking time to understand that spirit, especially in terms of innovation, if we say. I don't know how many of you are aware, there is one index called Bloomberg's Index of Innovation, where out of 50 countries till few years ago, India was at 45th level. It's not that there is any problem with the intellect of our people or of our students. 26% of the best of the edutech companies of the world are run by Indian minds and brains. So it is not that India has always been known to be very, very innovative. Their intellectual power is always very high. It is only somewhere we don't want to work, or somewhere as teachers we are failing to encourage our students to work for India. That is the reason in NEP we have emphasized so much upon encouraging children or instilling the Indian knowledge and ethos into them. So again, we have to talk about the humane aspects of NEP. We have to encourage our students, and that has to be provided in the classrooms, where the beauty of all the subjects have to be exposed to the students. The magic of math, the beauty of science, the beauty of art, and all that has to be built around a phenomena. In life, children are not dealing with life departmentalized, no? They're not having their problems which are only math based or science based or language based. So on one hand, by the next decade, the world is going to get the largest youth power from India. So the people, you have to understand that this is the time when it is the situation where now or never for. India is the only country where the largest pool of youth is existing, and by next decade, you are the ones who are providing the skilled human resources to the world. आप लोग सोचते हैं as teachers, आप just अपना subject पढ़ा रहे हैं. No. Along with your subject competencies, you are building the economy of not only India but of the world. That is the reason we say teachers are the most powerful people in this world, because you feel that you are only restricted to the transaction of your subject knowledge to the students. It's not like that. And we are so fortunate, especially people of our fraternity, that we are being instrumental to establish the first education policy of 21st century. And at the same time, when I said that India is going to provide the largest skilled human resources to the world, it will not last for very long. Many countries, they are already struggling with what to do with the old population of their countries. We will also very soon reach that stage. So, before that, we have to encash on this situation when we have the best of the resources in our custody. Custody means all of you are having those human resources which are your strength. And they are strengths only till the time they are able to contribute to the world with their skills, with their knowledge, with their intellect. And who will help them do that? If as teachers we don't realize that, it will be very difficult for the children to realize. You all have seen the students sitting in your classes where they are not even aware, they just feel that they are sitting there to prepare for some year-end exam or the semester exam. Education is not meant for that. Knowledge is all over the cloud. These days, if we feel that as a teacher I am providing information or knowledge to my students, there is no dearth of knowledge and information. It's all over. So what is needed is the complex problem solving skills. Every day you have to channelize your subject knowledge to some of the prevalent problems around. Let them ideate through their surroundings, find out day-to-day problems and see to it that how they can apply that knowledge to come to any kind of solution to the problems. Give them that freedom of, when Sir mentioned, I think in the video it was mentioned that this college has been awarded for the best research-oriented college. I was so impressed because that's the only way children will get freedom to ideate, discuss, deliberate, and then get those wow moments. Research is the only way where they can get the wow moments, doing something new every day, coming up with new products, coming up with new enterprises, new thought processes, and that freedom has to be provided to your students by you. And the same things have been emphasized in the NEP. Because otherwise, with the advent of artificial intelligence, data science, technology-oriented subjects, what are we supposed to train our students for? Everything in the future will be done by machines. We don't even know what kind of problems will be occurring in the future which our children have to solve. We don't even know that what kind of technologies we teach them because those technologies will be obsolete. So only thing which we can do is we have to train them to keep learning continuously. That is what we're supposed to do. So you have to take them beyond your subject boundaries. Okay? And from procedural knowledge, you have to take them to epistemic knowledge. What is epistemic knowledge is? Make them think like a mathematician, make them think like a scientist, make them think like an historian or a poet. Collaborate with other subjects and then let them be problem solvers of tomorrow. That is my way of looking at. Because otherwise we all will get the syllabi and the curriculums and mechanically we all will keep doing and nothing will happen. They will just keep passing exams and getting grades and marks, which should not be the way we should look at education. The education should be looked at how gracious and how creative youth we all have created together. I hope I made sense. Thank you so much for
Need to be research oriented. Thank you so much, ma'am, for putting things into perspective for us. Now moving further, it is a matter of great pride and we are truly honored to have with us Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari as our chief guest. Now with utmost joy, I would like to read the esteemed profile of Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari. He is eminent educationist and economist. Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari is well known for his contribution in the country towards economic development and career guidance. As a professor of commerce, he has made significant contribution in higher education and research. The highest academic and research decoration was conferred on him. The University of Malaysia awarded him visiting fellowship. Dr. Bhandari is an architect of Vivekanand Career Guidance Scheme of Government of Madhya Pradesh. Thousands of students of colleges and schools are going to get benefit from this scheme. Former Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee launched first Hindi website on employment and career made under the direction of Dr. Bhandari. Dr. Bhandari, to his credit, has over 4,000 published articles on employment, career and economic in leading newspapers of the country. Dr. Bhandari's name was included in the Limca Book of Records 2011 and Golden Book of World Record 2016 for career guidance. Dr. Bhandari has received many awards. To name a few, it includes prestigious Career Award 1994 given by UGC, Dr. Bhandari is making a great contribution towards capacity building and helping new generation of India to meet the current challenges of globalization. Again, I would like to quote that, so it is a matter of pride for us to have you with us. Then we have to share it.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, special guest of the program, Dr. Archana Sharma ji, Director of this reputed institute, Dr. Aanchal ji, Dr. Naveen ji, Mrs. Bedangi ji, various participants from school and colleges, and respected faculty members. First of all, I congratulate Vishisht School of Management for organizing third Vishisht Teacher Conclave. And I also congratulate Dr. Iqbal for a very good subject, and this subject is a need of the day. New Education Policy 2020 and Innovate India. This conclave will be useful for students, for the society and for the nation. आप सच माने ये जो विषय आप सामने देख रहे हैं, नई शिक्षा नीति 2020 और इनोवेट इंडिया, ये एक ऐसा विषय है और जिस समय हम इस पे बात कर रहे हैं, मैं आपको सचमुच सौभाग्यशाली कहूँगा कि एक ऐसे विषय पर यहाँ कॉन्क्लेव में आप सहभागी बन रहे हैं जिससे हम नई पीढ़ी को मुस्कुराहट दे सकते हैं, हम समाज को और देश को दुनिया की ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचा सकते हैं। आप सच माने नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी को बिल्कुल ब्रीफ में हम ये देखें कि 1986 में जो एजुकेशन पॉलिसी थी, उसके बाद इतने सालों के बाद में देश का परिदृश्य बदला, दुनिया का परिदृश्य बदला, एंड आफ्टर COVID-19 there is a big change in education, there is a big change in business, and there is a big change in industry. पूरी दुनिया बदल गई। 2020 के कोविड के बाद में पूरी दुनिया बदल गई और ऐसे समय में सचमुच हम सबका और देश का सौभाग्य है कि एक ऐसे समय में जब पूरी दुनिया बदली कोविड-19 ने, तो हमारे देश में एक ऐसी नई शिक्षा नीति आई है जो पूरे समाज का और पूरे देश का मुस्कुराता हुआ चेहरा दे सकती है। आप देखें कितना बड़ा परिवर्तन देश की शिक्षा नीति में है। वो बड़ा परिवर्तन ये है कि नई शिक्षा नीति दुनिया का जो नया दौर है, उस दौर के सबसे अनुकूल है। ये जो दौर है वो है टेक्नोलॉजी का दौर है। ये दौर है पूरी दुनिया में कॉम्पीट करने का दौर है और ये दौर है रोजगार के साथ में देश के आर्थिक विकास का। ये तीनों जो पक्ष हैं, तीनों पक्ष के मद्देनजर नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी एक ऐसा चमत्कार कर सकती है जिसके बारे में अभी 5-7 मिनट में मैं आपको कल्पनाएं देता हूं और आप देखेंगे कि सचमुच वो कल्पनाएं इस नई शिक्षा नीति से साकार होते हुए दिखाई दे रही है। इस समय जब हम इस विषय पर बात कर रहे हैं, हमारे देश की इकोनॉमी इन 2022 our economy is 5th largest economy in the world। 2022 में हमारे देश की इकोनॉमी पूरी दुनिया में 5वें क्रम पर है। ये भी क्रम कोई छोटी बात नहीं है। नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से 2027 में हमारे देश की जो इकोनॉमी हो, 3rd लार्जेस्ट इकोनॉमी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, ये बड़ा परिवर्तन होगा कि आज फिफ्थ इकोनॉमी है और 2027 में जो दुनिया की एक बहुत बड़ी रिपोर्ट आई है वो है एमनेस्टी कोरोना एलर्ट। ये दुनिया की बहुत बड़ी रिसर्च इकोनॉमी है। उनने कहा कि नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से इतने बड़े परिवर्तन होंगे, देश की नई पीढ़ी की मुट्ठियों में जो स्किल्स दी जाएंगी वो स्किल्स बदलेगी देश की तकदीर को और देश की तस्वीर को। और 2027 में हमारे देश की इकोनॉमी तेजी से बढ़ती हुई दुनिया की तीसरी इकोनॉमी बढ़ जाएगी। क्यों बढ़ेगी? पूरी दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा यूथ हमारे देश में है। देश की 50% से ज्यादा आबादी 25 साल से कम उम्र की। देश की 65% आबादी 35 साल से कम उम्र की है। पूरी दुनिया में ये मिसाल है। और जब नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी इस नई पीढ़ी की मुट्ठियों के अंदर दुनिया के वे मंत्र दे रही हैं, विकास के जो मंत्र दे रही हैं, वो मंत्र हैं टेक्नोलॉजी के। ये मंत्र हैं अभी से, हम कॉलेज एजुकेशन की बात नहीं करें, स्कूल एजुकेशन से हमारे बच्चों की, हमारी नई पीढ़ी की मुट्ठियों के अंदर हम देने जा रहे हैं कोडिंग स्किल्स। हम उनको देंगे दुनिया की जरूरत के हिसाब से C++, जावा, मशीन लर्निंग, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, कंप्यूटर क्लाउडिंग। ये एक कल्पना की गई है और 2022 से देश के अधिकांश स्किलों में जो ये टेक्निकल स्किल हैं जिनसे देश आगे बढ़ेगा और देश मुस्कुराएगा, वे हम उनकी मुट्ठियों में देने जा रहे हैं। नई शिक्षा नीति का महत्व इसलिए है कि हम दुनिया के एक ऐसे देश बनने जा रहे हैं जिन पे हम भी गर्व करेंगे, पूरा एशिया गर्व करेगा और पूरी दुनिया गर्व करेगी। कितनी महत्वपूर्ण बात है। नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी के आधार पे हम दुनिया की तीसरी सबसे बड़ी आर्थिक शक्ति इकोनॉमी होंगे 2027 तक। और 2030 तक ये दुनिया के आर्थिक अध्ययन है कि 2030 तक भारत अपनी नई शिक्षा नीति के आधार पे दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी तीसरी इकोनॉमिक पावर, आर्थिक महाशक्ति बनेगा। अमेरिका होगा, चीन होगा और उनके बाद में जिस देश का नाम होगा वो हमारे देश का नाम होगा, वो भारत का नाम होगा। और उसकी जो नींव होगी वो नई शिक्षा नीति के ऊपर आधारित होगी। आप कल्पना करें कि G20 की अध्यक्षता कर रहे हैं हम। 1 जनवरी 2023 से हमने G20 की अध्यक्षता ग्रहण की है। मोदी जी ने यह कहा कि G20 की अध्यक्षता देश के आर्थिक विकास को नई मंजिल देगी। G20 की अध्यक्षता मेक इन इंडिया जो हमारा सपना है और मेक इन इंडिया के साथ मेक फॉर द ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड उसको साकार करेगी। और जो G20 सम्मेलन है वो देश की नई पीढ़ी को रोजगार के अवसर मुट्ठियों में देंगे। तो ये इतनी बड़ी बातें हैं जो हमारे सामने दिखाई दे रही हैं। और जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात है नई शिक्षा नीति की, वो इंटर्नशिप, प्रैक्टिकल आधारित परिभाषाएं हैं नई शिक्षा नीति के माध्यम से। मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि आज हमारे देश में जितना वर्कफोर्स है, हमारी जो यूथ है, उसका केवल 5% स्किल्ड है। व्यवसायिक कौशल केवल 5% नई पीढ़ी की मुट्ठियों में है। और ये रखा गया है कि 2027 तक देश के 70% युवाओं के हाथों में जो स्किल्स होंगी, उन स्किल्स के आधार पे, इंटर्नशिप के आधार पे, इंडस्ट्री इनोवेशन के आधार पे देश की नई पीढ़ी आगे बढ़ेगी। तो इतनी महत्वपूर्ण बात नई पीढ़ी से मूल्यांकित की जा रही है। और इसमें जो सबसे अहम योग होगा 15 अगस्त, इसी 15 अगस्त को प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने लाल किले की प्राचीर से कहा कि देश के विकास का जो सपना देखा जा रहा है, देश की अर्थव्यवस्था को तीसरी बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था 2030 तक दुनिया की आर्थिक महाशक्ति बनाने का जो सपना देखा जा रहा है, उसकी नींव होंगे हमारे टीचर्स, उसके बैकबोन होंगे हमारे स्कूल के टीचर, हमारे कॉलेज के टीचर। तो इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी नई पीढ़ी को मुस्कुराहट देने की, समाज को आगे बढ़ाने की और दुनिया की आर्थिक महाशक्ति तक बनाने की जो जिम्मेदारी है वो टीचर्स के आधार के ऊपर है, वो बुनियाद है। टीचर्स आर बैकबोन ऑफ आवर न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी एंड न्यू डेवलपमेंट। नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी की बुनियाद भी हमारे टीचर्स हैं। और देश के विकास की बुनियाद भी हमारे शिक्षक बनने जा रहे हैं। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है, हम सबको इस जिम्मेदारी को निभाना है। और आज ये जो विषय है न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 इनोवेट इंडिया, इसके लिए हम सबको आगे बढ़ना है। हम जहाँ भी हैं, स्कूल में शिक्षक है, कॉलेज में शिक्षक है, यूनिवर्सिटी में शिक्षक हैं, हमें ये मान के चलना है कि नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी को पल्लवित और पुष्पित करने में अपना अधिकतम योगदान देना होगा। ये योगदान हमारे नई पीढ़ी को आगे बढ़ाएगा, समाज और देश को आगे बढ़ाएगा। मैं फिर से एक बार विशिष्ट स्कूल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट को, उसके डायरेक्टर्स को, उसके प्रिंसिपल डॉक्टर अनस इकबाल जी को बधाई देना चाहूँगा कि सच मुझे बहुत अच्छे विषय के ऊपर ये टीचर कॉन्क्लेव की है और यहाँ के जो निष्कर्ष निकलेंगे और टीचर्स का जो योगदान होगा वो समाज और देश को बहुत आगे बढ़ाएगा। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, हमें नई परिकल्पनाएं देने के लिए थैंक यू सो मच। Now moving further, as a mark of remembrance and gratitude, we would like to present memento to our respected honorable guest of the day. And for this, may I please request Professor Robin Lima to come forward and present memento to Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari, sir. So a small token of gratitude from our side. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request Professor Archana Rajak to please come and present memento to Dr. Archana Sharma, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, may I please request Mrs. Neha Dhawan, Vishisht School of Management, to come forward and present the vote of thanks. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be prayed by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates who blessed us with their presence. I am also very much thankful to all the program advisory committee members and the invited speakers. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape the conference. On the behalf of the organization, I would convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. Jayanti Lal Bhandari, Dr. Archana Sharma, Director Principal, Sanmati High Secondary School, Dr. Abha Sharma, Director of Education, New Delhi, Managing Director, Dr. Naveen Yogra Sir, Academic Director, SM Anas Iqbal Sir, Mrs. Vedanti Narang Ma'am. Today, my words are not enough to express the gratitude to all the dignitaries who have graced us with their kind words and radiated source of energy within us by their valuable words. We will ever remain grateful to you and we thank you for being with us today. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who came from across the city during this cold day and made the Teachers' Conclave a memorable one. Sincere thanks to the organizing committee, teaching, non-teaching staff for their unflinching support and coordination. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough
to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated management and a staff. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zone. If time is money, then today you have spent millions for us. Thanks to all of you for making this event successful. Have a wonderful evening at the Vishisht School of Management. Enjoy the dinner and don't forget to collect the token of memory while leaving your campus. With this warm word and kind message, we move to the end of today's event. Thank you one and all.